And we're just not able to get the ball into the key.
That's right. Now we're seeing that press by the Bobcats paying off again. With
driving baseline, fouled and knocked the ball out of bounds.
Right, looks like Wright stepped over trying to beat him to the baseline, and Cord just got there a little bit early, so foul on Wright. And now we're bringing in a new group, so we'll see Cody Bomagen, Zach Hasty, Dell Dukes, McCoy, and Jet Longwell to come in.
So we're still doing the line change, but he's kind of mixed it up at halftime.
Yeah.
Trying to find a better chemistry.
Right.
We'll have to see if this works a little bit better.
It was good to see that first group come out and get a couple turnovers and see the basket made a few times as well. Nice pass by
Zach to Dell Dukes across the middle.
Absolutely. And a great cut by Dell to see that opening in the zone. It's just some great effort. Dell Dukes with a nice steal. He just has a hustle in him that's just different pace, and passes it into Cody. And as Cody's falling, Coach calls a timeout, so we get a good timeout there. Pinnacle scoreboard, 5:15 left in the third quarter. Greybull Buffs 27, Thermopolis Bobcats 16.
To the pool and beyond, Fremont County athletes give their blood, sweat, and tears for their teammates and community. Why compromise that with alcohol or marijuana? Help your athlete make the most of their playing time by avoiding the dangers and impact that substance use can have on their performance and future. For more resources and information, visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
All right, and we're back here just coming out of a timeout. Pinnacle scoreboard shows 5:15 left in the third quarter. Greybull Buffs 27, Thermopolis Bobcats 16. Dell Dukes is going to take the ball out on the far sideline. Looks like he's going to pass it into McCoy Longwell.
Well, fortunately, we've been able to get 2 3-point shots to start off the second half, so hopefully that we'll see more action on our end.
Yes, nice to see some baskets. And Zach Hasty,
nice
by
Zach Hasty.
And I tell you what, watching him in the JV game, he went 5 of 8 from the 3-point line, and I think he would have had a whole lot more, but Coach took him out because they didn't need him, and I think he would have liked to have stayed in. But
I agree. He was like, "Come on, Coach, let me play."
That's right. A good contest by Cody Bomagen as Henderson takes it in. Another great contest by Cody Bomagen, playing great defense. Actually, right there, did a good job of just getting out of the way.
Jet Longwell saves a ball on the baseline, throws it into Jet, who's bringing it up the court.
That was great. Cody Bomagen just kind of ducked on that one so he didn't get hit and went right into McCoy. Pass from Zach down to Cody Bomagen, back up to McCoy Longwell, over to Dell Dukes. Dell with the skip pass, just gets through to Zach. Zach with a great pass into Cody Bomagen.
Nice job, Zach.
That's right. He's coming out with some pretty good energy. So looks like Wright caught him there with his third foul.
Well, and maybe trying the different combos, that chemistry, he might have found something that'll work a little bit better.
Yeah, that's right. So it's good. It's kind of, again, just it's just unfortunate we started in a hole again, but, 27-19 here. And
I was going to say, we got it down to 8. We're a lot better shape than we were
that's right.
halftime.
Yeah, that's right. Coaching basketball, I can promise there were times I was hoping there was that 20-point shot, but we never did find it. So one by one, we'll just keep making buckets and get them in and going. Zach Hasty with another 3. Oh, it was a great-looking shot. Jet with the offensive. Jet with a great offensive rebound and actually great look into Dell. I just don't think Dell was quite ready for it. Didn't think it was coming.
He had a little bit more pepper on that pass than he probably need to, because I think it bounced about 10 feet in the air on the bounce.
Yeah, it bounced once and then was out of bounds, that's for sure. I think Coach Corpening thought maybe Greybull got a hand on that one, but it doesn't look like the refs agreed with him. So, again, some pressure here, trying to wait for them to get the ball in. It goes over to Acuna.
The Cats' intensity. The
That's
intensity
right.
Picking up here a little bit.
Yes,
with,
it is.
As you said, we score, and then it kind of feeds a little bit of that energy. We're flying around the court a little bit more.
Yes, and right on cue, they get another turnover, and McCoy Longwell.
Nice job, McCoy Longwell.
That's right. Now, I will say his dad maybe would have been yelling at him to use backboard on that one, but you know what? If it goes in, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we're not going to today. We're going to take anything we can. And again, that intense defense, the Bobcats caused another turnover, and Greybull said, okay, we've had enough. They called a timeout.
That's
Pinnacle
great.
Scoreboard with 3:40 left. We're at 27-21. Cats have scratched within 6.
And we'll be right back.
A well-drawn-up game Plan can be the difference between wins and losses. The same can be said about your mental health. Making a game plan to talk to your children can make a huge impact on them and help make them feel supported and listened to. The good news is, this winning game plan isn't hard to implement. All it takes is you starting the conversation and being ready to talk. If you need helpful resources and tools, you can visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
All right, and we're back here after the timeout. So Thermopolis really putting some pressure on, and it looks like he's bringing in some fresh legs again. That group doing an amazing job of just causing some turnovers, really causing some problems down there. Right, having a problem with controlling the ball, and so a good drive in by Gavin there, and Gavin back up to the top of the key over to Gerber. Looks like Greybull maybe got a talking to during that timeout about picking up their intensity as well.
Nice
and steal by Henderson, and by Reese, and he's able to put it in, goes full court and puts it in. So Greybull takes off their full court pressure and just picking up at half court over to Weber. Gavin at the top, Gavin over to Gerber. Gerber looks at the 3, and just off the back of the rim and off the Greybull Buffs, off Wright's hand, it looks like. Both Corbin and Wright were going up for it, but ultimately came off Greybull.
Well, and we want to do offer a brief apology. Technology is great, but occasionally we do lose internet reception, and we did lose reception, so part of the game you guys did miss, but hopefully we'll be back in play and going. Thermopolis with the pass into Corbin Simmerl. Unfortunately, he traveled trying to get the ball around the horn.
Yeah, so I think I told you affectionately yesterday, I called that the Gerber Shuffle. I had it down pretty good back in the day when I played, and I always hoped a ref didn't see it. But, man, once they saw my shuffle, it seemed like their eyes were on it.
Yeah, once they pick up guys got that weakness, they don't. They're relentless for the game.
But, man, it was a great move when nobody paid attention.
Yeah, the defense would always be stymied.
That's right.
How do you do that?
That's right. So pass into Wright. Wright drives in.
Nice drive down the middle.
And an and one. I actually think I know it's a hard call for refs to call when someone's in the air, but they are allowed that full vertical plane there, and Cord looked like he jumped straight up and down, and Wright came into him, but again, a very hard call to say that he didn't come underneath him, and so ultimately Wright going to the line to finish the old-fashioned three-point play.
Good block out by the Simmerl boys,
That's
and
right.
Corbin comes down with the rebound.
That's right, and Gavin walking the ball up here over to Gerber. Gerber surveys the court. Back up to the top to Gavin. Gavin over to Gerber. Gerber looking inside. Cord Simmerl working hard. Working really hard there to get open. Gerber tried to feed it in there, but
kind of a miscue.
Yeah, as Cord was coming out, Canyon tried to feed it inside. So we're going to bring in that group that had that high energy of Bomagen, both the Longwell boys, Zach Hasty and Del Dukes.
Yep.
So these guys did a great job of causing some turnover. So maybe that 30, 45-second rest will really get them. So
long pass. Pressure. Unfortunately, throws it back in off the leg of Jack Hasty.
Looks like maybe he was on the line when he tried to get it, so it is going to go to the Bobcats off of Goton. And I apologize if I'm mispronouncing Ethan's name. Bobcats bring the ball up over to McCoy. McCoy over to Zach. Zach over to Del Dukes. Nice fake by McCoy.
Nice pass
beautiful
by McCoy.
Pass.
Wow, what a great assist. McCoy Longwell pulls all the defense to him, opens up the baseline for Bomagen for an up and in.
Yeah, and a great finish. Again, sounds like a nice, easy shot, but the way they've been playing.
Zach Hasty with another steal, full length. Jet Longwell up and in.
Awesome.
I'm telling you, this basket on this side is a little bit more forgiving for the Bobcats. And I think Greybull's having the same problem with the other side of the court.
That's right, with the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, now with another turnover from Reese on to McCoy. McCoy tries to go up with his left hand, and looks like he got fouled. Coming up a little gimpy, but
He's walking it off. Looked like he just kind of twisted that ankle.
I'll tell you that's 4 fouls on Reese from Greybull. So he'll be sending McCoy to I apologize. That's just his second foul. So looks like McCoy going up and good. Well, I'll tell you, I don't know how much of a shoe guy you are there, Dr. Bomagen, but those shoes McCoy's rocking are the Grinch Kobe's, and those are high commodity. So
you definitely can see them from anywhere on the floor when you're looking across there. But I'll tell you now, the Thermopolis Bobcats have narrowed the deficit down to 5. He misses the second one, rebounds his own shot, and up and in. Boy, Longwell is starting to light things up this half.
Yes, he is.
Bobcats, again, that high energy you talk about after a couple of made shots.
That's right. You see him just kind of flying around to just a little bit extra. Starts making Greybull tighten up a little bit. So Wright gets the ball at the top of the key. He wants to drive it
Zach
in.
Hasty. Jump call. Zach Hasty. Great defense. Zach Hasty at the top of the near the free throw line. Just kind of put his hand on the ball as he tried to jump through. Turnover Bobcats.
That's right. Still 3-point game here with 1:15 left in the third quarter. 31-28, Greybull's up over the Bobcats. Bobcats being patient, getting the ball. Love to see it go into the middle, look opposite.
Oh, no.
And tried to hold back that pass, and Zach tried to pass it off to Jet. And then Henderson got that steal, went all the way for a left-handed layup.
Oh, I thought we might get an even score before the end of the third quarter, but darn it, they jumped out to 5 again.
Yep. So Cody being great, patient with the ball as he just looks for somebody to get open. Sometimes we get too ahead of ourselves in a press and want to try to break it and get a full, a fast break or something, but it doesn't always work.
Great pass, Zach Casey down by the Bomagen, up and in.
All right, Bomagen with a beautiful pass from Zach. You can tell those two have played together a number of times. All right, over to Henderson. Henderson over to Reese. And Del Dukes bodies him, and that'll be his 4th foul. So it looks like we're going to have another group change here for the last 26 seconds on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard here with 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Greybull Buffs 33, Thermopolis Bobcats 30.
I don't know, Kevin. I like the energy this quarter. It's just
agree with
a lot more. Both squads getting some points on the board and playing pretty high intensity defense. So I think the chemistry with the groups he's got is a little better than what he's doing with last half.
I agree. Reese with a long shot and makes it.
Taking the wind out of the sails with a 3-point like that.
That's right. So 10 seconds left here. See if they're going to pass the ball around a little bit. Look for an open shot. Gavin at the top of the key, nice and deep. Will with 2 and 1 on the buzzer. Gavin just misses, but it was a good look. It was pretty deep, but a great look that you want. So on the Pinnacle scoreboard, as we're getting ready to enter into the fourth quarter, you have Greybull Buffs 35, Thermopolis Bobcats 30.
Wyoming Community Bank is ready to serve you. Stop in at any one of their branches located in Riverton, Lander, and DuBois. A bank that is owned and operated by the locals of Fremont County. Wyoming Community Bank. They're here to help you. Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now.
It's more than clocking in or collecting a paycheck. We are a network of caring professionals who want to be here, dedicated to serving our communities. We are Sage West Healthcare, our 2 campus hospitals in Riverton and Lander. We take pride in our region, our people, and our communities. Located in beautiful central Wyoming, filled with natural recreation in our own backyard. We are neighbors caring for neighbors, a community caring for its own. We are Sage West. We are recruiting the best, like you.
All right, and we're back as we start off the fourth quarter. Want to thank you for listening on KDNO 101.7 and those of you watching on WYO Today on YouTube. as the Bobcats, or Greybull comes right out and scores right away. So going up 37-30. Travis, that third quarter looked good for the Bobcats, outscoring Greybull 19-8.
Well, just the energy and the flow. It's more what we see when these Bobcats are clicking. And
Right.
Fortunately, the fourth quarter, we're not starting off that way. As
No.
we had a missed pass down the middle. And
Steal by Will Cole here. He looks like he's going to take it all the way. Oh, tries to go up with the right hand, misses it. Looks like it's off of Greybull.
that was a fortunate call. I don't know if I would have called it that way if I was wearing stripes myself, but we'll take it.
I think it was fortunate of maybe where he was standing. So after a timeout, we will be right back.
Heinz General Store has been the grocery store of choice for the Fort Washakie area since 1945. For this week's special, see their website at heinzgeneralstore.net. And for convenient shopping this winter, click on Heinz Online, download the app, and shop in the comfort of home. Schedule a convenient pickup time, and the team at Heinz General Store will do the rest. Heinz General Store is a proud sponsor of Wyoming Indian basketball. Let's go, Chiefs!
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
All right, and welcome back after a timeout on the Pinnacle scoreboard with 7:20 left in this fourth quarter. Greybull up 37-30 over Thermopolis Bobcats as they run an inbounds play. Looks like Gavin Nice.
Nice pass. Great pass to Corbin Simmerl for up and in.
I just love seeing patience on an inbounds pass because sometimes they think 5 seconds goes way too fast. So
no, that should be a travel on the big guy for Greybull.
Yeah, so Cooper catches the ball just as one of the Simmerall boys runs by him and kind of fell down, but I think it was just he tripped on himself, and so it was travel on him. Pass over to William Cole. Cole over to Gavin as they just patiently bring the ball up. About a three-quarter court press here by Greybull. Gavin drives in. Great pass over to Cord. Cord over to Gerber. Gerber with the fake over to Will Cole, who can be deadly from the outside. And
nice board by Corbin Simmerl. Goes back up and it's fouled from behind.
Right. It was a good drive by Will Cole, throwing up a little floater, and then Corbin getting the rebound. And as he went up to put it back in, he got a foul over the back. So foul there is on Gotan, his second foul. Foul count a little bit better this time. Greybull with 4 and Thermopolis only with 2. So Corbin hits the first of the 2 free throws, and it looks like we're going to have a line change again now. So
yeah, we got the other crew in. But the other thing that Thermop's done is the first half, the Greybull Buffs, they really were controlling the inside with the big guys, and we've kind of shut that down this half.
We really have, and I mean they've spread the ball around as far as Greybull has, and all 5 starters in scoring. But so hopefully we can kind of keep working here. So Gotan got the rebound there after the missed shot by Corbin, and bring the ball up now and goes over to Henderson, and in that had to call a timeout because he kind of got himself in trouble. So Greybull with the timeout. So again on Pinnacle scoreboard with 6.5 minutes left in the game. Greybull 37, Thermopolis Bobcats 33. We'll be back in 30.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones, and we do, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones Financial Advisor Travis Winger, 435 Arapahoe Street, Thermopolis.
Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile is a proud supporter of Bobcats athletics. There's so much more than a hardware store. You'll find Ashley furniture and decor perfect for your home. There's a great toy selection, as well as tools, kitchen items, grills, and a garden section. That means there's something for everyone at Thermopolis Hardware. Don't forget to check out their variety of custom cabinets, window shading, and flooring.
Hi, I'm Karen with Thermopolis Hardware. Buy local, be local. Go Bobcats!
All right, and we're back here as the Pinnacle scoreboard shows Greybull up 37-33 with 6:38 left in the game. Greybull called the timeout and looked like they wanted to change some stuff up against the pressure of Thermopolis's press there that they like to get. So Wright has the ball, passes over to Gotan. Looks like Gotan lost his footing again and fell on the baseline with Cord getting the steal. Gavin over to Corbin. Corbin driving in. Shoots
can't
a three.
quite get it, but a nice rebound by Jet Longwell up and in.
In my opinion, that's never a missed shot. That was just a great pass. It's a lot harder to do than it looks like.
Well, anyway, Jet was in great position,
Yes,
grabbed that
was.
ball and put it up and in.
Yes,
So, again, we got the score down to 2. I think it's our closest chance to shut this lead down.
It's about as close as we've been since it was 0-0, I think. So, Cord doing a great job defensively and just kind of making Wright have to stop short. Not what he wanted to do and not get a charge, so he tried to shoot. McCoy Longwell gets the ball over to Gavin. Gavin with an open three, misses. But, both Jet and McCoy Longwell both running in to try to swipe that ball away from Ethan, and Ethan got fouled on that. So that foul was on
Jet Longwell.
That one was on Jet, and that's just his first. So it's a new territory for Jet. I don't know if Jet's played in the fourth quarter with only one foul, so it's good to see.
The foul count this quarter is a little more equal. Greybull at 4 and Thermopolis at 3.
That's right. A good hard trap in the corner.
We almost had a chance at that ball.
Jet just missed it. So Ethan bringing it in, decided to not go in. Looks like Corbin Simmerall with the foul on Henderson, and at the same time, looks like McCoy again kind of tweaked his ankle. I know he tweaked it earlier this week in practice, and it just seems like it must be kind of weak right now. So that is Corbin Simmerall's third foul. And looks like Ellis Weber is going to come in for McCoy Longwell so he can maybe check out that ankle, but definitely looks like it's not feeling the best at this moment. Close to an over and back there.
Yeah,
I never know how they are going to call that one, but Jet giving great defense, now trapping in the corner. Corbin coming up and playing great help defense. I will say Thermopolis does a great job of rotating around and playing good help defense.
Well, those guards, I'll tell you what, in that defense, they do require a change periodically because he works them pretty hard in regards to moving. So they'll actually ask to come out. In the high school basketball, that doesn't happen very often.
That's
but
right.
The way they move around, they do kind of pull the jersey and say, hey, Coach, I need a breather.
That's right. And it looks like Corbin Simmerall picked up his fourth now, so he's going to have to play pretty cautiously here. Just kind of got lost in there, and Greybull ran a great out-of-bounds play and got it passed into Ethan, who made it and got fouled by Gavin Shumway, which is his first foul. But looks like McCoy's Longwell's okay. He's going to come back in for Ellis Weber, and Cody Bomagin's going to come in for Corbin Simmerall, as Corbin's has those four fouls and still 5:19 left in the game, so you don't want to risk that at this point.
We've got it a 4-point lead, right, or deficit now, 5-point with the making it a second free throw.
That's right. So 5:19 on the Pinnacle scoreboard with Greybull 40, Thermopolis 35. Great press break here. Cord looks like he's going to try to take it. Double pump and goes up for the shot, misses, but it looks like a foul on Greybull. I believe that was Cooper. Yes, it was. And that will be Cooper's his second foul.
Cord's color still isn't quite back to his normal. He's a little paler. I think he's still probably feeling the effects of that illness earlier this week, but makes his first one up and good.
Yeah, it's never a good thing when your team colors are purple and part of your body looks the same. No, it's not quite like that, but he's played through it, and if Michael Jordan can do it, then anybody can do it, right? Play through the flu.
Second free throw's up and no good.
But
good
chase down by Jet.
Gets a
no. And then a long pass over the top. Reese rushes down, gets it.
Good job
misses.
by Thermopolis. No foul. There was an opportunity for a foul on the break, but we got the rebound. The ball's now in our possession.
So Reese misses it. Henderson gets a chance to put it back. He misses it as well, and Thermopolis comes back with it, and they slowed it up in the half court. Looks like they're going to try to, again, find that opening, running two posts on the baseline. Not really anybody at the high post, but they're looking to throw some skip passes maybe to try to get something set up so they can get a good shot.
Baseline shot by Jet Longwell is up and in. A nice 12-footer.
Yes, it was. Nice. It kind of rolled around on the rim, touched all parts of it, and finally dropped right in. So great pass by Cord as well to get it into him.
I'll tell you, the whistles that they talked about in the first half, they are a little tricky. You hear a loud whistle from that other court because there's no sound barrier. It's like, I'm ready for things to happen, but nothing happens.
That's right. So Wright's standing at the top of the key kind of waiting to get Gavin to come out and, not just let some time go. Looks like Reese gets the ball, takes a shot. Oh, and just missed. Thermop misses the rebound, and Henderson gets it and puts it up, and as he puts it up, it looks like he gets fouled on the hand by McCoy Longwell.
Fortunately, I think that might be our 7th foul. Yep, we're going to be going to the line the rest of the game.
So, and that's McCoy's 2nd foul. So right now those that are in foul trouble for us are Del Dukes and Corbin Simmerall, both with 4 each. Other than that, we really don't have anybody with more than 2. So Henderson takes the first part of that, those 2 shots and makes the first one.
I'll tell you, Kevin, we just cannot we get to 2 points and then they get to the line or make a shot. I don't know. We still got 3:55 left, but at 41-38, I'm just hoping we can close that gap. It'd sure be a nice way to end the weekend.
Oh, it sure would. It sure would. And on that, to get Cord Simmerall a little bit of rest, they did bring in Del Dukes. So the second free throw by Henderson is good. Jet throws it into Gavin, so Gavin's going to walk the ball up here, now off to a little jog. 3:50 left. Greybull 42, Thermopolis 38 on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard. Gavin up at the top of the key, throws over to Dell. Dell doesn't really show that he's a threat scoring from right there, so going to pass the ball over. Gavin with a great drive.
Oh, nice pass.
Yes.
Jet Longwell drive down the middle, up and in.
That was great, and really that set up by Jet. Jet did a great job of sealing there and then getting that rebound.
Well, so, once again, we now are down to 42-40 with Thermopolis down by 2. Hopefully we can close the gap. We got a timeout taken by, must have been Thermopolis, because each team has 1 timeout
right,
left.
And I think Corpenine, he took that one right after we made it. And I tell you what, Travis, Jet's come out and has done a great job. We've scored 9 points this quarter. He has 6 of them. So he's kind of finding his own in this offense right now, where he's getting a good seal. That was just a great way he kind of sealed it so Gavin could get drove in, and instead of forcing
when
it,
you're playing against those zones, all you get a little penetration or getting the ball in, either driving or passing the ball in. The zone collapses, opens somebody up, and at that point, Gavin caused that collapse. Jet made a perfect cut to the basket for an easy score.
Yes,
so
very, very
nice
good.
Play.
So. Again, we're coming out of timeout. 3.5 minutes left in this contest, and Greybull 42, Thermopolis 40. So Thermop's going to try to put this pressure back on, and Gavin just missing on a steal there, and
we're still holding him in the backcourt.
Yeah,
they got to cross before the 10.
That's right. Oh, and Del Dukes just rips it out of Henderson's hand, and now he passes it off to McCoy.
Nice up and in.
And there we go. First time we're kind of finally tied.
Since the beginning of the game.
Great catch by Ethan Goton right there, because that was a difficult pass by.
That was a football throw
yes,
there.
It was. And he went up and got it. And looks like Del Dukes maybe picked up his 5th foul, being a little bit aggressive with against Ethan.
Well, I'll tell you what, Del Dukes has caused a lot of turnovers. He actually, like you said, just stripped that basketball into football fashion in the last play.
That's right. Well, there's one thing for fact. Dell doesn't usually have questionable foul calls. You know that he gets them and he knows he earned them. But he plays really hard, and the way he plays, you can't ever be upset about it, because he just
and he's
flies
one
around.
Of those that he lets his play speak.
Yes.
He doesn't use his mouth. He doesn't whine. He doesn't complain. Foul's called. He hands the ball, smiles, goes in the other end, and just plays hard.
That's right. Yeah, he does a great job. And so it looks like Ethan's going to go to the free throw line. He misses the front end. So Cord Cimarron gets the rebound, passes it over, so we still have a tight ball game at 42, just under 3 minutes left in the contest. So we have a chance. We can just be patient here, Travis, and not have to force anything with the tight game. Still lots of time left. McCoy with a good three, but just off, just to the left. We're kind of right in view of where a lot of threes have come, and I think that's the trajectory that most of them have come off of for some reason. All right, so we're going to get Henderson over, passes across half court over to Cooper.
Still got good energy on defense.
Yes,
Cats are moving aggressively around.
That's right, and they're playing really smart. So Corbin with those four fouls as well. He's playing well, and again, I like the way Corbin plays too. Even when he has fouls, he doesn't try to let up or play easy. He just still plays aggressive. Looks like now Cord Cimarron got his second foul, had his forearm.
Bigs are getting a little aggressive down in the paint, and the ref didn't like the forearm shiver that Cord was giving him.
And I'm not sure. I know most of the time, you're allowed 1 point of contact when you're guarding a post, and so he maybe got both hands in there then on the, in his back or hips or something like that. So Cooper makes the front end of the 2 free throws. Foul count right now is Greybull has 5, Thermopolis has 9. 2:19 left with Greybull now up 43-42 over Thermopolis. So Cooper will get ready to set the second one up. Oh, just short. Steps in. McCoy gets it, knocks it away, gets it to Gavin. McCoy coming up, gimpy again. Cord up and, just can't finish.
I heard a whistle, but it was from that other court. The players actually stopped as well, but Thermopolis diving across the court as Cord Cimarron knocked the wind out of himself a little bit, but unfortunately couldn't save the ball.
It was a good attempt, but not probably what he was hoping for as that slide came in.
Well, and with having the stomach flu and then landing on your stomach like that, that's probably a little bit nausea-inducing.
Yeah, for sure. So Cody Bomagen comes in. Does a great job right there, Cody. It's hard not to want to be tempted to go and try to steal that, but I don't think he would have got there, so that was great. Passes up to Ethan at the top over to Henderson. Henderson drives in with the left. Again, he's a lefty, so he's super comfortable going. And then Ethan, Ethan goes. Oh, look at that. And that's what I'm saying. Corbin Cimarron, easily having 4 fouls could have stepped out of the way.
That gutsy play.
Yes,
with 4 fouls, 2 minutes left, and he just stays in there and gets leveled. So I agree with you. Great play.
Yeah, and I do think these Thermop players do a great job of drawing those offensive fouls, because it's not easy. You're wearing a uniform and that's it. To step in and someone coming in full speed. So they did a great job there. So looks like Cord's okay. So he did check back in for Cody Bomagen. So we're passing the ball up. Down by 1, 1:45 left in the contest. Greybull up 43, Thermopolis 42. McCoy gets a skip pass, looks for the shot, but
tell you what, Cord's doing a good job posting up. These guys need to get him the ball.
Yeah,
again, we talked about how you break down that zone and you get either penetration dribble or penetration pass.
That's right. And as a guard, you got to know that you're going to get the ball back if they get it, and that's where the best 3 comes from. So McCoy Longwell throws a skip pass, but tosses it into the arms of Greybull. Greybull now breaking the pressure over to Reese. Reese gets it now, trap set, throws it up to right up the top corner. And then over to Jet, really playing well on Henderson, but he gets his hands inside there. So now we're looking, Pinnacle scoreboard shows 1:04 left in the 4th quarter here. They are going to be, Thermopolis is in the double bonus now, or Greybull's in the double bonus.
Well, but we do still have the score of 43, Greybull, Thermopolis 42. So we've been able to tie the game once, but have not been able to take the lead the entire game.
Right. So hopefully here we'll see. So Henderson makes the first of those. Again, a good shooter here, good lefty. He's got a nice looking shot. So he'll come up for his second. He has 13 points in the game. He's been doing really well, been aggressive as well. Got a lot of points from the free throw line. And the second one up and good. So again, now a 3-point lead for Greybull with 1:02 left in the contest. Greybull 45, Thermopolis 42. Gavin Shumway brings the ball up, passes over to McCoy. McCoy inside to
Gavin.
Cord.
Deep 3. Just off the front of the rim.
Oh, man, I thought that one was in.
It looked good for my
Great rebound. Nice.
Cord Cimarron rebounds down low, up and in for an easy lay-in.
Right. Corbin had a little bit of heat on that pass, so it bounced off of hands and went right to Cord. twins intuition, I guess.
There you go. Oh,
man.
Foul on the floor. Unfortunately, it'll be a 2-shot foul again.
So it looks like might be Corbin's fifth foul, and it is. And he played aggressive, got in there, played really well. And again, I mean, you can't fault him for playing tough. And now we're at 34 and a half seconds left in this fourth quarter. Greybull up 45-44. So Reese will go to the line, and first one is up, and it is good. He has also shot the ball really well today. He is their second leading scorer, I believe, with 11 points. So really done well.
As we get down to the end, each team each has one timeout left, which may come into play. We'll see.
That's right. All right, second missed. Jet gets the ball. 31 seconds left, 46-44. Over to McCoy. McCoy for a 3 short. Good hustle by Cord Cimarral to get the ball. Cord's going to get it. He's going to shoot a 3, and it's good. Oh, my God. 18 seconds left.
First lead
up
by
Thermopolis. And a steal.
I think there's a timeout call by Thermopolis,
yes,
unfortunately, because Gavin stole the inbounds pass, and that would have been the seal the deal.
That's right. Yeah, what a great shot by Cord. You could just confidently see it, and I tell you, I've watched Cord shoot a lot of basketballs, and for him, if he can step in and just shoot it, it's a pretty shot and nothing but the bottom
and
of the
a lot of those guys, if they can catch that ball and have that just one step in without that player right in your face, and he just went up and looked smooth and all the way in.
That's
so,
right.
Great shot by Cord coming in after not being able to play yesterday.
That's right.
He's actually played a great game.
And amazing to think that we have. I think they added a few seconds onto the scoreboard when right before they started this timer for the timeout. So I believe there's just over 19 seconds left in the contest, and you don't have to lead the whole game, you just have to lead at the end, and it looks like that's maybe what'll happen if Thermop can just play some tough defense here at the end. Again, on this Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, Greybull is 46. Thermopolis taking the lead for the first time at 47 off of that deep 3 by Cord Cimarral. What a beautiful shot, and again, great for them to look and find him too, because sometimes you want to be the one to take that final shot, and I love seeing the unselfish play and get it to that open player, Travis. So
well, and I think right now I'll be curious. It looks like Thermopolis actually going to hold in a half-court defensive stance, which has not been their mantra the whole game.
looks like McCoy's at least going to bring a little bit of pressure to make him have to get the ball. And now that it looks like Greybull's going to call another timeout. So we're going to go ahead to some of our sponsors, and 14.1 seconds left, and we'll be right back.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
All right, and we are back. There's about 45 seconds left in this timeout, but we just wanted to come back and just talk about a few things as we're looking to wind it down. So Greybull just wanted to advance the ball, so they got it across half court, and then they will be drawing up some type of sideline play. I believe it'll be on the near side of the court right in front of the scorer's table is where they'll have the ball. So really in something like this, really you have to protect all shots because you're only up by 1. Again, on the Pinnacle Bank scoreboard, Thermopolis 47, Greybull 46.
Well, and hopefully, Coach Corpening was telling no fouls.
No fouls.
We're in the 2 double bonus, so any fouls we commit, they get 2 shots, which is not what we want.
That's
so hopefully our boys can be patient and no fouls.
That's right. So Greybull's, there's 14.1 seconds left, 47-46. Thermopolis is up. They're going to set up a stack. Tin's going to run around. Gets that, man, I don't know, that half-court entry right there sure seems like it's close to over and back. So they pass it over. Leave
14.
Henderson.
Oh, no. 4 seconds
Reese
left.
Wide open.
No
2.
timeout left.
He hits the 3. And
what a heartbreaker.
Man. So Reese for Greybull hits a 3. They tried to trap up at the top and finds Reese there, and man, he hits a 3 just to leave.
For Thermopolis. They played a scrappy game, down by almost 20 points, come back, lead by 1 with 11 seconds left, and Reese had a great about 12 12-foot shot up and in, and Reese played a great game.
He did. I mean,
he had to be the high scorer.
He and Reese and Henderson both with 14, and they did a great game. I mean, they're the leaders of the team, I imagine, and so they played a great game. Heartbreaker, but I really don't think Thermopolis should hang their heads. I mean, the way they battled back in the second half, the way the first half went, I just think they should be proud of how they ended the weekend. Even though it wasn't on a win, they just played really well.
And I think the coaches have to be happy with some of the players, some of the younger players, and some of the new combinations that they have. So we're going to be pausing for a little bit of station identification and some ads before we go to the post-game show.
That's right. We want to thank KDNO 1017. If you're listening, thank you for listening to this broadcast. And then those of you that are joining us on the video on YouTube with YO Today, join us again. Travis Bomagen and myself, Kevin Gerber, we look forward to doing some games in the future and appreciate this. So we're going to go ahead and take a break, and then we'll be back for the post-game show.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
All right, and we want to do our players of the game here, sponsored by the OEB Stats and our, here.
Seven Lazy S Cafe and Bar in Thermopolis invites you to try the best breakfast in Wyoming. Try some of the hit dishes like the biscuits and gravy, the chicken fried steak, and the huevos rancheros. If it translates to ranch eggs, you know it'll be good. Try over 20 breakfast items on the menu. Find the kind of cooking that keeps you wanting more at 109 South 6th Street in Thermopolis. 7 Lazy S Cafe and Bar. Open Friday through Tuesday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and for dinner, 4:30 to 9 p.m.
Papa Murphy's is proud to sponsor this week's Player of the Game. For a limited time, enjoy a Papa Murphy's barbecue chicken pizza made with KC Masterpiece barbecue sauce. After the game or anytime, you can't beat the fresh ingredients and authentic.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones,